happy with the Viking Tactics front light mount. This thing comes with a sleeve that you can put several different size lights in it. So riding in it now is the Cork Tactical. This is the single CR123. This replaced the Phoenix PD30, which I had in there, which I still prefer to have in there. However, this is a slight bit lighter. For this setup, it's perfect for me. I don't have it on the highest setting. This is the second to brightest setting, and then all you do is loosen it for the strobe. And perfect. You know, it's where I would grip. It's just perfect. It works very, very well. Really happy with this setup. And the thing weighs next to nothing. Underneath here, I just put some of that camo form on the front sling swivel. Should probably remove it, but definitely takes away from any noise. Absolutely, I can't believe that these don't get more promotion here. Is the Troy modular vertical grip. This thing, just been in love with it since I got it. Certainly there's your module. It's certainly can be huge, but it's like the perfect nub size. And again, really enjoy this setup. And it's just built literally as a tank, completely waterproof. It's got the cage number right there. I don't believe in throwing a bunch of stuff up front for weight, but what's nice is I got the Allen for this, which does the loosening and the moving, and there's another Allen key in here. I'm not sure what I have that for, but it's for something. So got the O-rings in there, perfect. Again, also with the covers, always been a fan of these Ergo ladder covers. They feel great. They don't expand the width at all, and are awesome, and they do the job. Of course, anything you see tan on here was Duracoated by myself. Other than this, another huge item is the RSA. I'm a huge fan of the RSA, and I really, after trying several universal sling mounts, the ASAP is the best. I don't care what you're using, it is the best, other than that little rattle, what have you. Sticking along with that, I'm also a very huge fan of the MS2. This thing is a very smart design, and it just gives you the best of both worlds. I just don't know why you would want anything but this. You're going to go from your 2-point sling, and this reel has got the metal, real high quality. It's real smooth for tightening, loosening. That's on a swivel. Take that, boom, connect to there. You're single pointed up, and in case you're ever in any problems, you're good to go. It's a totally smart design. It'd be kind of interesting to see the MS3, which I'm surprised we didn't see that at SHOT Show, because that's still a year in the making. Going backwards, there's no fooling around. You got the rear Troy battle sight. Again, not much to say there. It is what it is, and very high quality. An interesting choice, and a lot of people I don't think are too aware of them, is that it's the Badger Ordnance Gen 2 charging handle. It's a good, it will do the job just fine. The one little issue of it, it's so thin that it does give you a little bit of a jab, but we're not sticking out too far here. I mean, maybe a third of an inch. But it is a little, it's not pointy, but it's so small that, it can catch. I wouldn't mind something a tiny bit beefier that may lessen that blow. But, that remains to be seen. I'm very happy with that system there. Also, the bad lever, again, I'm a huge fan. Again, doing that, I used to, just jam my palm of my hand. This works excellent. There is one slight issue that maybe people should be aware of, and you can unfortunately, lock onto, and you're not going to be able to see this here, but you're locking on just onto the bolt carrier and not the actual lugs, and you won't be able to feed around. So you got to be careful that you're going to make sure you're all the way back so you can catch the front of those feed lips, and then you're good to rock and roll. So that'll work out there. This is the famous Acorn selector switch. Again, this is a love-hate for you. I personally, for me, I'm not a fan. It's great, it works well, but with the traditional, eye selector that I call it, I'm able to just ride it down more to get it on fire. And this one, you're actually like pushing it. So rather than that move, I like to be able to just swipe it or sweep it. And again, that's a personal preference. I kind of would like to see that. The operator stock is an excellent stock. Maybe one little downside is that it does have quite a big footprint back here. However, this introduces a storage container for your multiple battery setup. These are going to go flying because I have a lot in there. But I'm holding three CR123s and 2 AA batteries in there. And it's a watertight, really excellent setup there. Hold on a second. I mean, what I like, this is a nice stiff rubber, real positive, click to each position. I do enjoy the idea of having the butt plate like that. Put that on your shoulder, give you a little bit of cheek, cheek rest there, and it's kind of it's kind of an adjustment that is unique to this. Very nice cheek weld on that. I guess, if there was any downside to anything, this is a commercial and not a mil-spec buffer tube, but again, no big deal. I've got a little camo form tape on there. You'll see it in various parts in here. I like it there. I have it here. I've chewed up these threads pretty good, changing out the adapters here, so I'm not really worried about it, but again, let's just protect them a little bit in that sense.